Ahoy, Captain, and welcome, Patriots, on your crew. We are off the beautiful Caribbean Princess to go excursioning in, where are we? Portland, Maine. Yes, the place I've been to before, and oh no, did I miss it? Did I miss it? Oh, wait, did I miss pictures?
No, not. Last one of the day.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Obviously.
Well, is that just to keep the wind out, or is she getting a little work done? Well, we'll be able to tell. All right, here we are, Caribbean Princess, and what a beautiful view, close-up view of the Sea Witch. And wow, we really don't ever get to get this close. Oh, but you know what? There's probably a better view over here. Okay, how many people try to call her Ursula? And this is a view you probably don't ever want to see underway. Oh boy, look at that. Keep right, have fun. Well, yeah, because it's the lefties that gave us Joe Biden. Looks like you can also get some off-the-books tours and stuff out here. We're just right off. We're right off the port. We're right off the port, by the port. I don't know. It's cold. I cannot talk in the cold. And we thank you for supporting local businesses. This is a much nicer perspective of the lovely Caribbean Princess. Surprise, surprise. My only goal for this away mission is a lobster roll, an actual Maine lobster roll. So I have a place in mind, just gotta look it up on the map, and we're going to go and grab it. I had a snacky poo in the buffet. You may have already seen that, I don't know. Then that's it. I don't expect to do anything else unless I stumble across a cow's ice cream or something special. But in this weather, it's gonna have to be really special. Okay, looks good. All right, yeah, okay, cool. I have arrived at the designated coordinates, the High Roller Lobster Company. And all right, here is today's menu. Oh, there it is, High Roller Lobster Company. All right, well, this decision should be pretty easy because, well, I'm only here for one reason, although, yikes, this is the first page of the draft list. I guess we're starting off with some deliciously locally brewed water here on the right, and this in the nicely branded, I keep wanting to say tumbler, but that's not it. Doesn't matter. This is, what is this? This is from Austin Street, a Wilcott Brown Ale. I decided to go with the lobster roll flight, which is essentially 3 junior lobster rolls. With that, you get 3 choices of sauces, and well, on the HR lady's recommendation, I'm going with lime mayo, jalapeno mayo, and lobster ghee. All right, well, there's all of them, and I'm not going to stress about it. Now we want to know why there's 3 in red. Well, if I get dessert, this is what it will be, because I think this is the only one they have. Whoopie pies. Honestly, not my favorite, but when am I going to be back? Right, HR lady, because, yeah, it says HR right there. So this is the, what, the Wilcott Stout? Oh boy, I should, Wilcott Brown. Maybe a bit too hearty for lobster, but remember, I don't actually like lobster. I wasn't going to try a local brew because, well, I just wasn't. I mean, it's Maine. But then I realized if we're going to be consistent, we should consider Maine and otherwise sovereign nation. So we have to go local and all the rules apply. There's no parks, unfortunately, so that's out. Sad. Another HR lady has delivered my 3 junior lobster rolls. Okay, so what do we have? We have, okay, so this is the lime, this is the jalapeno, and this is the lobster ghee. Okay, I remember that. I'm sure everyone's so proud of me. That's definitely worth a like and a subscribe, and, well, that's all you can do. I don't take money or anything like that, so, well, at least not for this. Anyway, all right, left or right? You know what? Jalapeno last. All right, well, let's start with the lime, and I guess today's new thing is using my right hand to eat with. All right. It's definitely a lobster roll. All right, I can tell why this place is so busy. It is very packed. There was one seat at the bar, so I was able to slip right in, but there's a wait for tables, and it's what is it? Today's Tuesday, right? So, okay, I get that. So next up is the lobster ghee. All right, there you go. All right, I know. Well, so this is more what I expected for my lobster roll. Yeah, with a nice buttery flavor. Okay, the lobster ghee, best. Then the lime mayo. Now we have to try the jalapeno mayo. But yes, it does have kick to it. Not a lot, but not a little. You know what? If you are spices verse, ooh, that's tough. Yeah, it's borderline. But for lobster, it has to be like that. Okay. Right, all done. And yes, the order stands. The best is the lobster ghee, followed by the lime mayo, and then the jalapeno mayo. Now, I like the jalapeno mayo. Mayo. Okay, we're done. Dessert. Give me a minute. Because why not? And we're already here. I haven't tried it yet. This is a whoopie pie. I have had whoopie pies before. Not really my favorite, but you know what? I know I said it before. I'm sorry. When will I be back? It could be next year, but who knows? Okay. Whoopie pie. There you go. All right. And oh my God, this thing is heavy. Wow. Okay. Well, here goes everything. Well, that's actually kind of good. Ooh. Okay. I like this. I actually like this. And I know exactly why. Small batch. Let's call it that. It's small batch. It's not like industrially made. Okay. Well, there you go. If you want a good whoopie pie. Yeah, here you go. And that's my experience here at the High Roller Lobster Company. Okay, that was really good. I see why it is so popular. However, still, lobster, not for me. I get that now. Why do I need to keep proving this to myself? But I'm glad I made the trek, the long, arduous journey to give some authentic lobster roll creations a try. Anyway, that means time to head back. Maybe walk by the little port area. I don't know. It is not as bitterly cold as it was before, which means I probably will survive an extra 20 minutes out here. No, we're going back. Fortunately, oh boy, I hope I don't speak too soon. The sidewalks are pretty clean around here. I haven't really seen anything that needed to be avoided. And I have seen dogs, so maybe people here are a smidge more responsible than they are in Halifax. Those Canadians. I grew up in the 80s, and I remember they would always talk about how traumatized the kids in the 80s were or are living under the threat of nuclear annihilation. And, well, then came Ronald Reagan, and, well, that was the end of the Soviet Union, and the possibility of global thermonuclear war seemed to kind of fade away. You know, it was, I don't know, a relic of history. Yeah, everyone still had their nukes, but yeah, no one really thought anybody would use them. Well, okay, come, what year is this? 2023, and now, once again, I wake up every morning pondering the threat of global thermonuclear war because these warmongering Democrats seem to be hell-bent on starting one. And I mentioned yesterday, you know, they tried in Ukraine with Russia, and yeah, I guess maybe Vlad just didn't want to play the game, and they realized, well, they weren't going to goat him into starting a global thermonuclear war, so they got to start something in the Middle East. So yeah, every morning, the news, you know, have the rockets been fired? Are there mushroom clouds over, you know, the once great cities? We'll see. we'll see. And yeah, it pisses me off. Should piss off everybody to know that this would not be happening, or rather this should not be happening. And it's easy to say it wouldn't be happening if the election hadn't been stolen, but let's face it, guys, there's still 80 million Americans dumb enough to vote for Joe Biden. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your mushroom clouds, because they will be your fault. Which is why there is nothing that will change my mind. I am voting Trump Peace 2024. Oh wow, check it out. A fairly treacherous, is this cobblestone or is this just a stone street? I don't know. But yeah, try, okay, this is definitely not ADA accessible. All right, heck, it's barely Skechers accessible. By the way, yes, there are other places to get lobster rolls, but that was the most highly rated, and I think somebody mentioned it in a vlog recently, so that's why it's the one I chose. And again, looks like I chose wisely, because they were busy, and well, there's only one ship in port today, and it's not far from the cruise port, but it's not like right here in the obviously touristy area. So yeah, it had that going for it, but yeah, definitely worth the walk. 9 minutes, says our digital overlords. I guess in the summer the market's big enough. Luke's is somewhere way down there. And just to turn the screws even more, that whole thing, the 3 little lobster rolls, the beer, and the whoopie pie, was 75 Biden dollars with gratuity, which equals about 35 Trump dollars. Caribbean Princess is definitely having a little work done. Yeah, you can hear it going on right now. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, there they are. So this is just kind of dumb. You have to show photo ID to get onto the port, but most medallions don't have a name on them. So you're showing ID to prove what exactly? It's gotta make sense, guys. It is? Okay. Come on. Come on. And after about 2 hours or so of excursion here in Portland, Maine, we are about to reboard the lovely Caribbean Princess. Oh, and yes, this is, yes, an old fishing outfit that I haven't worn in a very, very long time, but it was the most appropriate thing I could pack for this adventure. So, all right, just a little bit down the gangway, and we are back on board. What a great experience at the High Roller Lobster Company. It's not too far, so yeah, go ahead and give it a walk. And you know what? It was pricey. Yes, it was very, very pricey, but an experience that I think was worthwhile. So, yeah, even paying today's prices, I can be thankful. Well, because I can, for my problems. And what are everybody else's problems right now?